Hello guys, how are you today? I'm back here. I'm actually in my big farm at the moment. This is, no, not you. You. This is the big one, fantasy farm, whatever it's called. I'm not sure what it's called, but anyway, we're gonna have a wee look at what I've created for. You know, people have got to have some leisure in their life, and this is a little park. You know, we've got a nice big tree here that I got from some event, and I think I may have shown you this stuff before. You've got places you can sit, which is kind of nice. You know, you can just have a wee sit down here, because, you know, that's fun. And let's go to photo mode, actually, and zoom in, zoom out. There we go. No, not that far. Zoom back in, and look at my little kitty came to the park with me. I approve. There you go. There's my girl. Excuse me. So I created a little park at night. You can come out and, you know, look for planets and fun things like that. You can have a wee picnic. Oh, I did show you this because I remember we laid down here and had a wee rest, which is kind of nice. It's all good. And we had a little barbecue place, and yeah, you could buy hot dogs and ice cream or something over there. And then I thought, well, you know, a park for the afternoon is kind of nice, but sometimes you just got to get away from town a little bit more than that. So actually over here someplace, oh, that's one of these people that have little gnomes, garden gnomes in their yard. Over here I created a campground. Now I've got new items since I created this, and this is one of the reasons that I want to rebuild this, just do a recycle here shortly and rebuild it, because I do have new items that I could use for camping, and darn if I can remember what they are though. What can we use? They were new things. I mean, you can even do these, right? In the UK, you can rent these for like a weekend or a week. They're sitting out in a field somewhere, kind of thing. A little rustic sort of thing. But I thought I had. There was something I remember thinking, oh my goodness, I could put that in the campground. We do have bonfire. I love the bonfire here. This is nice. It's got the marshmallows or toilet rolls, one of them on the thing, right? Because we had campfires, but the bonfire is kind of fun. Well, what the heck was it? I mean, these we had in the park. That's okay. What is this? That's a chicken coop. Where the bejeebers was it? And I've got these. You've gone to the like the campgrounds that have, you know, different. You can either put your own tent up or bring in your own caravan sort of thing, or you can rent a room. You know, rent a cabin. You know, this. But I really thought I had something new, and now I can't remember what it was. I just remember thinking, oh, I have to put that. Oh, these little beach huts would be really cute. Little changing things. I could add those. Oh, and this. Actual camping tents. I don't have these anywhere in my campground, which is a little bit strange when you think about it. It's like, well, I have a campground, but I can't place a tent anywhere. So we had, you know, where people could come and stay in this sort of tent, like rent it. And then we had this little park over here where they could put in their own, you know, they could bring their own caravans and set up their little Barbies and do the, you know, have all the stuff. They can buy wood over here for their campfires. That's always nice to have handy. And here's the bonfire. You can sit around and toast your marshmallows. Or you can rent a cabin. And I put 3 little cabins in a row here. People could rent those if they wanted to. And of course over here you've got the outhouses, because that's important. And see, I could put the little changing tables along here. Little changing rooms somewhere too, right? And then if you've gone swimming, you know, you can just come over here and have a wee rinse off in one of the showers. Because, you know, it's important. Cute. Come on. That's awesome. You know it. I know it. This is fun. Oh, that's great. We have one koi fish kicking around in here. Little camping area over here where the barbecues are in place, so you can, you know, if you haven't brought one, you can come over here and barbecue and have a place to eat, sit down and have what are we drinking here? We've got I'm not sure. I'm seeing olives, I think, on the table. And some kind of cocktail, which is pretty cool. There's some posh camping there, folks. That's good. You know, a couple places to sit and just look out over the lake if you want to. And we even have a wee boat rental if you just want to paddle around. And here's our little shack where you can, you know, rent that. You can customize the flag. See the flag up there? Flying, the white one? I forgot we could do this. See, I want the Scottish flag. I want it blue with the white cross, like this. That is what I want. Does anybody care what I want? No, it won't be in here. There'll only be that one. But look at this. What is this? This is so cute. I didn't know we could do this. I've never actually looked at this before. Twitch. I'm on Twitch. Oh, that's great. Okay, that's a little bit funny. What is that? Sheep and dogs? What is that? Wool. Okay, I'm not sure why we have wool on a flag. What is that one? Avatar Farm? Okay, that's pretty cute. I did not know that was there. Sure. Let's advertise Twitch for them. If I can't put the Scottish flag up, fine. You can be a lifeguard if you want to make sure, you know, when people are swimming, they don't get hurt. That's all cool. And then I had a little spot over here where you could, you know, if you didn't have your own food or you didn't feel like cooking, you could come out and buy a hot dog, right? It only seems proper to have that sort of thing. God, excuse me. But now I really feel like I need a place for the tents. And because I've got all this new stuff, that's why I want to do a recycle here and just build something a little prettier. But other than this, we do have more entertainment venues. So we have a park, we have a campground, way far away. Let's go over here. Be the best way to see this. You know what? Maybe from here. Okay, so we get along here, and as you can see, there is a castle. We get the hinges over there. We've got an actual proper castle where we've got the stone walls all the way around it. And here's a little village. There's like a blacksmith there, a couple of shops. People are growing their little veg. There's a little outhouse, and the tourists can use that too, of course, because that's the only facilities. But can you do anything with this? No. And we do have a castle over here, and I've created it's a house, and I use it that way, but I've also created it to be like a tourism place. You know, you've got the stone. We've got our Stonehenge here, which seems like a good thing. Again, you know, you could sit out here and have a ooh, look at the castle at night, all glowy and pretty. And when we come in the castle, ooh, look at the things. You can kind of look around in here, but, you know, at this point you have to do the click and and get inside. And this is a place where sometimes maybe you have medieval people singing or something. I don't know, guys, whatever. And I'm using this as a sign. You know, you've got the sign of whatever's coming, something special going on that day. The Great Hall, of course, because the castle has to have a Great Hall. And over here, where we've got the kitchen, well, I've just made it into a bit of a medieval, as close as I could get to a medieval kitchen. And we will make, what, fish curry? Sure, we got fish and milk, lots of it. Lots and lots. And we get 30 tickets to be paying our ranch hands with, so that's a good one. And these are supposed to be little trophies, but I decided to use them for medieval mugs. Okay, deal with it. And here, the medieval bed chamber. So you can have a wee look at how people used to live. And of course, because you do have tourists in the place, you do have to have facilities. One must have facilities, okay? You got to do that because it's required. So that's what I did with the castle. I tried to turn it into, yeah, like a tourism place. But beside it, but wait, there's more. And you can put your own windows and stuff. Remember that up. It's too bad it's nighttime. Although it's kind of bright and shiny at night, so maybe it's okay. We've got the old cannons and stuff up because that seems like a good thing. And this is still part of the grounds. You know what? They kept bees for, that's the only sweetener they had was honey. So I thought beehives would be a good thing to have within the castle grounds here. So, and ooh, look at the henge at night. Kind of cool. Come on, you gotta love this. Look at this. The shadows falling through the stones. I like it. And because we've got this medieval thing going, I kind of went with the whole theme park sort of idea that we would have jousting tournaments and that sort of thing too. So I made that over here. We have, we have a jousting field here. We can ride the horses up and down, and we've put the different teams, sort of like going to medieval times, where you've got your team that you cheer for, that sort of thing. And I thought, if we're going to have horses on the property, then why don't we just make it into an entire equestrian center? I think so. So if you're going to have a bunch of people and you got to keep them fed, so here are places for hot dogs, burgers, and there's a whole string of, you can sit and watch here. There is a jumping ring here, as you can see. Now, unfortunately, okay, see, I'm just going to get rid of this stuff. No, not that way. No, I want to recycle this one. Yes. And now we're going to go over and we're going to get rid of these because I put these in during an event when I just didn't have room, unfortunately. And I've always meant to get rid of them because they're just messing up my showgrounds. So that's no good. So it is time you were gone. Be gone with you there, darling. And yes, I might as well harvest them before I get rid of them, right? It's a few more diamonds. Waste not, want not. I've read that somewhere. So anyway, this is now, now you can see that we've got a jumping ring here. And I don't know, it did pretty good. I think we did okay with it. It feels like a relatively, it's not too bad for a jumping ring. So there is the picnic area. Now this over here I used as a viewing stand if you're just walking by, or maybe this is where the judges come to hand out ribbons or something like that, right? It looks pretty good. I don't know. I kind of liked it. Can I get over that? No, I can't. Go around. And now we're seeing in the daytime. That's all right. So we get viewing stands over here on this side, as you can see. Now to get to them, there was a way. I don't know. There's a gate. You come down the road here. You come down the road over here. That's what it was. And you could come in through the gate here and get into the viewing stands. Now behind the viewing stands, you can see it's fenced off there, so you shouldn't be here. There are barns for various animals. There is a blacksmithing place here. There's tools for the groundskeepers and stuff like that. There's extra fences, when they change the course. There's things stored back here. There's a lot of hay and feed and stuff for the animals that come in. And we have a series of stalls here for the competitors. So they've got these nice big standing stall barns for our competitors when they come in. And they come right out of that into, they get to come right out of where they're tacked up in the courtyard there, and then they come out directly into the jumping arena. And if you can't afford to sit in the stands or something like that, or you've got your family, you can just come over here and have a little quiet place for a picnic or something, let the kids play. And of course, the public facilities are back here. And because we had the whole medieval theme going on, we also have an archery field. Look at this. Oh yeah, we've got archery going on here. You can come over here and play games. So we have archery competitions, and as you can see, there are stands on both sides for that too. Woo! Who's going to win? Don't shoot me. So I had a really good time thinking in terms of what kind of leisure activities would my people have. So that I turned into a whole tourism area, obviously. And there is, and I know you guys have seen a little bit of this before, but we're going to have a good proper walk through this time. Let's see, quickest way, not the quickest way, but the best way to get to it. There's various ways to get into it, but damn, excuse me. So you've seen this before. I'm coming up through the end. My little, Christmas in July kind of thing. It's there all year round, and another place for people to eat, because people are always wanting to eat. Wherever they go, they're always looking to buy food, right? So you can bring the kids and come and play, and they can get to see the little Santas and the reindeers and the snowmen and all the happy little things at any time of year. Bit of a Santa's village, and that you would get to walking in that way. But if you come along here, and there's the queue you can get into, and you'd buy your tickets in here. But this is also a house. And I turned this into a gift shop out front because I could. There's way too much light in here, though. I keep meaning to take out a couple of the windows because there's just too much light. And then here's a bit of a restaurant. And we have, facilities on this side, as you do, and then facilities on the other side, as you do. And then back here you get a little quiet room for, moms and infants, so they can, if the kids are just getting overstimulated and really having a hard time, or you're breastfeeding or something, you can come and sit back here. There's a wee changing area over here to keep the kids clean, and they could just get out of the noise and the lights and the stuff like that. And I thought, might as well go ahead and put in a place to cook food here and make more tickets for my farmhands. So, you can sit and have a wee lunch. It's just a little cafe. And I used this for a high chair for, little kids. You got to have an imagination, folks. You got to have an imagination. And then you can come in here, and there, of course, is a gift shop. Ooh, see the door? That's pretty good. Now, on this side over here, I'll back up. No, that's not backing up there, sunshine. This is an area, little trucks are here, and the caravans and the things. These are where the carnies live. They come and they stay here when they're coming in to do an act or something like that. That's their sort of little private place. And you can have a wee ride. Ooh, because it's so much fun. Look at us. Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd. Good times, folks. You can ride all of them. Wee. As you do. Over here, you can play. You can play with the ball if you want to smack that around and do. Geez, and if I could just, no, not recycle. What is this? I swear I wasn't touching that. I wasn't doing it. I didn't do it, I tell you. But you can play games there, and you can, you've got to do the, woo, am I strong enough? I win. Oh, I'm so strong. It's so good. Yipper. And you've got to have the place where you shoot the ducks in a row, right? I mean, that seems to be, let's reset this. I'm going to come over here and reset that ball and get it out of our way. And, you got to be able to shoot the ducks. It's a thing. It's a thing. And if you get little kids and they're scared of the bigger rides, they can just ride a little pony. It's all good. It's all good. Now, over here. Oh, yes, this does work too. Oh, you can get good views. Look at this. Actually, let's get into photo mode here. Oh, and she moves around and I just stay where I am. No, this way, go up. And when she comes back in sight, we can take a picture. Look at her. Hey, little girl, riding on a Ferris wheel. That's my baby. Okay. Let's get off this thing. Now, over here, you can buy a ticket if you want to. and you can ride a train. And yes, it functions. I mean, did you ever doubt that it would function? There is the parade of the pelicans, because you never know when you're going to want one of those. Come on, it's a fairground. Things get funky. So yes, you can take a ride around in a train and do all the little fun things that one does at a fair. And this will go, can I get out? Can I not? Oh, there we go. Okay. It will go all the way around to the end and stop again. It does. Now over here we have like pirate land. Ooh, look. There are treasures. Oh, there's an octopus or things. You see it's moving? Ooh, scary times, right? So this is a house as well, but I just turned it into another ride. These are boat rides. You see we've got boats there. We've got the little swans over here. I don't think they actually go anywhere, but they're cute. You can take your picture anyway. There's a Viking ship because, that's cool and fun. And you've got, the skeletons and, ooh, all the scary things. And I've tried to make it look like you go around here, and that's why the boats are in place, to make it look like you take you circle around this, as you can see. And yes, this is a house. Yeah, I've got like boats over there, and get the palm trees all over the place. There's pirate treasure hidden here and there, or some not so well hidden. And we can go into the pirate's house too. And then this is a pirate ship. Ooh, matey, right? And I guess this is where the captain would be, I don't know, steering the ship or something. I have no idea, folks. But the crew's quarters over here. And then I just put this in because you can always make more fish curry for later if I happen to be here. And of course you got to have facilities because, that's what you do. And then in the back, this is the main deck, I guess. We get treasure chests and things that have been picked out. And then the captain's quarters, because, ooh, captains are special. And there's their desk where they do all the yelling at the people to, I don't know, swab the decks or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's a tourism place. Again, it's just for fun. It's part of the fairgrounds here. It's all good. And over here, now this is a little, I've made this tricky to get to because you don't want the kids to get into it, but you can come over and at night you can set off the fireworks, right? Whee! Heaps of fun. Ooh, that was a nice one. Oh yeah, look at this. Exciting times at the carnival today, I'm telling you. And of course you got pictures here if you want to come and take your picture. No, I don't want to recycle that at all. You can come over here and, get your picture taken because that's important. There's balloons all over. Ooh, you can buy balloons. Fun times. Fun times. Hot dogs, of course, because you've always got to have hot dogs. So that's some of my recreational facilities. So this game it's about farming, but sometimes it's just about building it beautiful. Just building something that's fun and different. And yeah. And I want to recycle it so I can do more. I want more. And I think I've showed you inside the little cabin there, my little tree house, but there we go. Recreation time. Leisure activities. Whatever. Da-da-da. I have fun. It's good. I just like to build things that look nice, in case you've missed that. And I thought in the next one, if I put the train station down right here, because this is what you would click on to get your train. I was just thinking if I did this properly next time, I could put in a train station in the downtown area and run train all over the farm and use stations along the way, where I could just ride over the entire property, because property's pretty freaking big now. So, yeah. It might be a good time. I'll be honest, I'm a little intimidated by it. It's like, this is going to be a lot to plan. This is going to take forever. It can take a long time. But I'm sure I shall enjoy it. Till I see you guys next time. Live your lives happy. Let's try to build it beautiful. And I'll see you again. Bye-bye.